That Sunday was something else. When I was sat down there, after the administration of praise and worship, I had a voice, Mama's voice, Mom Evelyn, Pastor Evelyn, praise the Lord. Immediately, I lost conscious. I saw Mama in this altar with two giants, one on her left side, one on the left side, guiding her. And I was, out of curiosity, I was looking at what am I seeing, and I regained conscious. And I discovered that she's not even in the altar. From the screen, and I watched she's even somewhere in the staircase.
You saw all this while you were inside the service?
Yes, when I sat down there when I was in this church.
This is a powerful deliverance testimony from one of the visitors of SCON, the Synagogue Church of All Nations, during the Sunday live service. In his powerful recounts before his deliverance took place, he said, "I saw Mama Evelyn Joshua standing on the altar with two giants beside her, guarding her. One on one side and the other on the other side. I was caught up on a trance. Then later I regained my consciousness before I realized Mama at that moment was not even at the altar. She was along the stairways. And this marked the beginning of my deliverance." The brother recounts how he had suffered and has lost everything, including his music career, due to demonic attacks. He said he will have encounters with strange spirits, some of them look like dwarfs, and he will have conversation with evil spirits. He said all this started from his childhood, that his father was a traditionalist and a masquerade carrier. That during his childhood days, his father took him to a herbalist to be trained. He said in the altar of this herbalist, he saw strange things, including a very strange woman. And that was the beginning of his initiation into the dark world. He recounts how he would encounter strange spirit, demonic, evil spirit on the street, and he would be talking with them like a madman. And at a certain point, he was going mad. His sorrowful and shocking testimony of deliverance made the church to be a standstill. All the congregants were caught up in his shocking, painful revelation. He continued, "I lost everything. My music career that started in 2016 was nothing to write about. And my wife was the supporting hand in our home. But it got to a point that my wife took a decision that I must come to SCON or she will leave me for good." He recounts that at this point, he himself was looking for help. He even got in contact with a herbalist online who asked him to buy some spiritual stuff, but all to no avail. That the online herbalist couldn't help him. Thus, he was left helpless. At this point, he was left with no choice rather than to listen to the advice of his wife. And this is how he made it to SCON that fateful Sunday. At SCON, the arena of liberty, the evil powers in him met with a greater power. He confessed to the light of God to have shone through his eyes, and he could not withstand the power. After the evil spirits were being exposed, he was completely delivered. His wife, with much appreciation, a happy spirit, and a grateful heart towards God, called him my new husband. This was a happy ending, and all praises be to God for making it possible. The brother affirms to have been delivered completely, and thus he could freely walk on the streets without any devilish encounters. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as a way to support the channel. We are grateful for all your efforts.